Them Crooked Vultures are an American rock supergroup that were formed in LA in 2009. They are Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age, Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters and Nirvana, and John Paul Jones of Led Zeppelin. They released an album in 2009, and they seem to have spent the last 12 years promising another album, but it never seems to have materialised. Hi, my name's Dan. So this was my first encounter with this album, and I didn't know who they were. What I often do, pretty much always actually, if I'm in the situation where I don't know what's going to happen with an album, don't know who they are, don't know what the album's going to be like, is I deliberately listen once without context, so I don't go and do any reading or looking up of stuff. Then in between, I do some reading, find out something about the band, something about the album, and then I listen again. So on my first listen through this, I didn't realise that this was these people who they are, from the Dave Grohl, Josh Homme, and John Paul Jones. On my first listen, I decided I really liked it. That hasn't changed, by the way. And then I was a little bit stunned when I found out that this band existed and I hadn't heard of them, or I hadn't realised that this was who they were. So, yeah, it shows my ignorance. I would say it's hard rock, but it's pretty varied. It's quite imaginative. It's got a mix of kind of 70s feel, and when you say that guy from Led Zepp's in the band, you can then kind of hear, yes, definitely, you can hear that influence in there. There's other stuff as well. There's more up-to-date feels and sounds. Sometimes it's quite groovy. There's a nice little bit where there's a bit of clavinet being played, which is kind of reminiscent of Superstition by what's his name, Stevie Wonder, and all sorts of things going in here. There's bits where they're definitely not following standard song structures. There's kind of chopping and changing. It's almost kind of at times into hints of progressiveness. Quite a variety of sounds. The first track sounds quite garage, which kind of led me in a different direction in my head. Dave Grohl's drumming is, at times, has that Led Zeppelin feel to the drumming, which was John Bonham, particularly kind of raw drumming sound, which is really good. The songs are about, I'm not really sure. I didn't pay that much attention to the words, I think. Musically, it was where it got me, and it's just a great album. And I hope they do another one. I hope they actually get around to it. What do you think? Please let me know in the comments below. That's it from me for now.